Alright guys, welcome back. So, please excuse the dirty windows. That's what they looked like when I got in here this morning, but I actually tried to clean them myself with water and a sponge and soap, and I thought, oh, that looks good, that's much cleaner, and now they look like that again. As soon as they dried, they just got back to looking just how they did first thing, so hopeless. So yeah, anyway, it is Monday 25th of May. It is Monday evening, 25 past 7. Should probably turn the radio off. And yeah, I've literally just started spraying about 10 past 7. And yeah, I'm out in the spring oats at Farm 1. And you're probably wondering why I've only just started spraying at 7 o'clock in the evening. Basically, well, I did a tank full at 7:30 this morning. I started, but yeah, I've done 30 hectares this morning out in these oats. But it's been pretty warm the last few days, hasn't it? It was up to about 25, 26 degrees, and if I had been out spraying in that, it would have burnt the crop, it would have scorched it all. So yeah, stopped. It is a bank holiday, so I've done that tank full this morning, and then went home, and then I've come back this evening. So we're going to do a bit this evening. We've got about 100 hectares to do, and I probably won't finish it all tonight. I might finish it tomorrow morning, because it's going to be 3 and a bit tanks, well, 2 and a bit tanks left. I'm spraying the oats with, we're running at 100 litres per hectare, and I'm spraying them with a fungicide, which is for disease control on the plant, and also a growth regulator as well, which basically stunts the growth so the crop doesn't get too tall. The oats are quite well known for being a tall crop, so yeah, we don't want the straw. We don't want too much straw. We've got plenty of straw elsewhere, and the combine doesn't like too much straw either, because it just makes it, you basically have to go slower, and it makes it harder to separate the grain from the straw. So yeah, put this growth regulator on, and the other thing is, if it gets too tall, and then you get a thunderstorm, they go flat as well, so that's the other reason. It's also a straw strengthener as well. So we're shifting along at like 14, 15, yeah, about 14.5k, running at about 3 bars of water pressure. So yeah, it's going along nicely right now. No trees out here, which is good. I've done the fields with the trees this morning, got the fiddly ones done. We're in a Bateman RB26, 24 metre booms, 3,000 litre tank. We did ask, when we spec'd up the machine, we did ask for a 4,000 litre tank, but they wouldn't put one on, so they said that 3,000 is as much as we can put on this chassis, so it would have been nice to have the 4,000, but because I've got to do 3.5 tanks to do this 100 hectares. We have got auto shut off, which you'll see, it'll start switching on by itself. But I like to switch off the master switch when I'm on the headland, because sometimes I overlap the stewardship strip, the grass margin around the outside of the field, and if I have the master switch turned on, when I go over that, swing the boom over that, it will turn on and spray that, so we don't really want that. So we just turn the master switch off when we turn on the headland, and then switch it back on before we go into the work. So other things that are going to be going on this week on the farm, I think they're on about bringing in some cows actually, or taking some cows back into the cow sheds because they're running out of grass. So that's not good. We could have done with auto boom height as well, auto levelling, that would have been good, nice. You've got to watch it, the boom doesn't dip down in the crop, otherwise we'll be busting the shear bolt. Other things is, there's quite a bit of spraying to do. After this there is the next job for the sprayer, which Dad will probably do tomorrow evening, because it's going to be hot again tomorrow, is the spring beans. They got to be sprayed. I'm not sure what with. Probably a fungicide, because they're about to come out in flower. Yeah. Other things, I'm going to get the gator and put the little sprayer in the back and go around some of these fields, and we'll put some Roundup in the tank, in the sprayer, and go around the edges of some of these fields with the lance and just spray sort of like a 30 centimetre strip around the edges of the crop, between the crop and the grass margin, just to stop the grass from, you know, trying to you know, encroach into the crop. The other thing I want to do this week, which might be Sunday's video, is go around and have a look at some of these crops, especially up at Farm 2 on the drier ground, and see how they're coping in the drought. Well, it's sort of a drought, isn't it? It hasn't rained all month. I think we were lucky actually. We had, I think it was 50 odd mil of rain in April, and I did notice that some people have been commenting saying that they had like 2 mil of rain in April and nothing in May, so we should probably think ourselves lucky really. It could be a lot worse. The crops are still looking okay down here, but this farm doesn't suffer so much with drought, because this ground lies pretty wet. It's up at Farm 2 where it's sort of there's quite a lot of chalk, you know, underlying chalk. That's the stuff what's going to suffer. Yeah, so we'll go up there at some point and have a look at the crops up there. We'll have a look at the beans and see how they're doing. So that will probably be Sunday's video. We'll dig up the beans and have a look, see what the roots are like. Yeah. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit. It's a bit like driving the combine, this is. Put your feet up on the windscreen. Eric's got the pleasure of my smelly feet. Anybody? Eric's in there, chilling out. Anybody? Hey boy. Took him down the stream this afternoon, jumped in the stream, cool off. It was a bit wham. We're just going back for another fill up. It's already like 10 to 9. It's going to be pretty dark by the time we're done. Morning. So it's now Tuesday morning. It's about 8:30. Just doing the last tank full on these spring oats. I got 40 hectares done yesterday evening. Just doing the last 30 hectares. But it's already. Let's see what the temperature is. Hey Siri, what is the temperature right now? I don't know how accurate this actually is, but
it's currently 17 degrees.
17 degrees already at 8:30. So Eric is 5 years old today. It's his birthday on the 26th of May. I'm not sure if you can see him down here on the cab floor. He loves being in the tractors. Absolutely loves it. He's just a proper farm dog, really. Loves just mooching around the yard or being in the tractors. Likes being in the garden with the kids. He's just a good all-rounder dog, really. I take him beating a couple of times a season. He comes out pigeon shooting with me. Loves it. He goes out lamping with me. If I go out, we go out lamping, shooting rabbits. He'll watch you shoot the rabbits, and then you open the truck door, and he'll run out and grab hold of the rabbit and bring it back. He's spot on. So he's 5 years old now. He was 12 weeks old when I got him, because the breeder was actually going to keep him. They had somebody put a deposit on him and then changed their mind about having him, so the breeder sort of thought they would keep him. But then I called them because they were registered on the Kennel Club website. I called them on the off chance to see if they had any pups, and they said they've got one left, but they were going to keep him. And I explained my situation of being on the farm and stuff like that, and they were more than happy for me to have him, minus the deposit money. So I actually got him at a really good price. There is loads of questions I'm supposed to be answering about the baling video, but the only ones I can think of right now are somebody asking how heavy those bales are. I'm pretty sure Simon said that when he puts one in the feeder wagon, in the tub feeder, they're about 500 to 600 kilos, so there's a lot of grass in them, a bloody lot of grass. And the other one that I can remember is somebody asked why I don't stack the bales higher. It's because in the past I have stacked them 6 high, but the bottom one gets squished because they're so heavy. The bottom one ends up like being half the thickness. So we just go 4 high. We can fit them in at 4 high, and then they stay the right size then. So my plans for today are obviously finish this bit of spraying, which I'll probably be done about 9:30, something like that. And then I've got to clean the sprayer out because the next job is spring beans, and the chemical that the spring beans won't like the chemical what's in here, so we definitely don't want to put that on, get that mixed up. So yeah, we'll give the sprayer a good clean up, or clean out. Hi guys, so I can just about see you, got the sun in my eyes. Right, just started a new field, rev her up a bit. So I definitely did not just crush the Hero 5 with the boom. I definitely remembered to pick it up before I lowered the boom. Just nearly squished it. So it is Wednesday evening. I have been doing other things today apart from spraying. Yeah, it's actually 8:07 right now. Same story, been hot today, so we leave it till the evening to go out spraying, otherwise it will burn the crop, scorch the crop. So, yeah, I'm actually spraying spring barley right now with fungicide and herbicide, which is weed killer, and also there was I'm pretty sure there was some manganese there as well. So yeah, bit of a potion going on, right old mix up. So the things I've been doing today, I'll show you in Sunday's video because it's a little bit different. So I thought I'd just keep this spraying in the first video, and what I was doing yesterday afternoon and today in Sunday's video. So yeah, look out for that. If you're wanting to see a more in-depth spraying video, look in the playlist for spraying. I've got quite detailed spraying videos in there, so yeah, go and check them out. There's no point in me doing the same thing over and over again for spraying videos. Might as well just tell you what I'm doing. So I'm spraying at 100 litres per hectare on a Wednesday evening in May. So I forgot to say, Dad's actually sprayed the 50 hectares of spring beans this morning up at farm 2. I'm at farm 3 right now spraying this spring barley. There's about 100 hectares of spring barley up here between farm 1 and 3. So yeah, I've just done, well, I'm almost finished for this evening. I would have done 30 hectares when I'm done this evening, and then Dad's going to carry on with it tomorrow morning. He'll probably do another tank tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm on my way. I'm just on my way back to the farm. This is the end of this video. I was supposed to show you some of the weeds that were in the spring barley, but I forgot. Sorry about that. I will show you next time. I think there's some mare's tail and stuff like that. Dad's going to jump on here in the morning and carry on spraying this spring barley, and I'm going to go up to farm 1 and carry on doing what I've been doing, which you will see in Sunday's video. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.